Get down.
Hey, hi again. Welcome back to Talking Arnold, the chronological Arnold Schwarzenegger movie watching show.
Tonight we're going to be talking about Hercules in New York, Arnold's first movie, 1969.
And boy, what a gem it is.
Oh, it's certainly something.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Magnificent as Hercules.
So this movie, 1969, and made with a $300,000 budget. So pretty
Really?
low budget movie, and you can really tell it really comes through.
I wonder what the box office take on that
Oh,
was.
that would be fun to
I
find
don't
out.
know. So yeah, this one is kind of hard to find. There's two versions out there that seem to exist. One is a dubbed version, which seems to be the wider of the releases. And then the one which we found was done with Arnold's actual voice.
That's right, he dubbed over his lines.
They had his lines dubbed over
Yeah.
because of his heavy Austrian accent.
I'm tired of the same old faces, the same old things.
I found it not too hard to understand. I didn't think it was
Like that hard, but there definitely were parts where it's just like, oh, they should.
Yeah, well, there are some parts where I have no idea what he's talking about. But like throughout,
Yeah.
for the general point of the movie,
Yeah.
it's not that. I've seen English movies where the actors are harder to understand.
That's very true.
Yeah, it's definitely a subtitles on kind of movie though.
Oh, that would have been so helpful.
But it's really wild to see kind of him 1969, 1970-ish versus like 1990 and how he's worked on his English quite a bit, and it's
Yeah, well, I imagine
significantly less. Yeah.
I think he
accent.
was only like 20, 21, something like that when he did this movie. Very young, straight out of Austria.
I can't
Oh,
imagine
jeez.
having like a 20-year-old classmate that looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'd be terrified.
Your gigantic, ripped classmate.
Just hand over your lunch money right there.
You mean you eat other people's lunches? Stop it!
So yeah, basic plot of the movie. Hercules gets bored up on Mount Olympus. For whatever reason, he's been there for,
2,000 years-ish?
a very long time.
Yeah.
And so he gets bored and wants to go to Earth.
I only want to browse around.
You'd only get into trouble.
I have been here thousands of years. I am bored.
Yeah, that's off Mount Olympus and hang out with the mortals, I guess.
Yep.
Somewhere along the way, he falls into the ocean and gets picked up by an ocean liner or some kind of a.
That's one thing I
freighter
want
ship.
to talk about, like spoilers for the further ahead, but we learned that the gods can fly.
Yeah.
So why does Hercules just drop in the ocean?
I don't know. He says that he's swimming. When they pick him up, he says that he's out for a swim.
Oh yeah, that's a good
So
point.
he's just kind of paddling. But before he goes down, he gets in a fight with his father, Zeus. And Zeus is carrying around this lightning bolt, which literally looks like a bent clothes hanger. Maybe a little bit thicker, but it is...
I thought rebarb for a second because
Yeah.
I noticed they were like bumps on the side. And I was like,
Yeah.
that looks like rebarb, just reshaped.
It's the cheapest looking prop I think I've ever seen. And then he throws it, and you get this kind of...
Stock lightning that I'm sure is in another movie.
Why, you offensive puppy! Perhaps this will teach you respect for your elders!
And then again, just before Hercules lands in the water, he flies by a jet, and he just kind of hello to this lady inside who obviously panics because. So yeah, she panics because she sees this ripped, handsome man flying out the window, smiling at her, and then the flight attendant basically knocks her out with some oxygen. I guess.
Yeah, it was just like this really brutal, like, sleep kind of thing where it's just like,
very instant.
that's not how oxygen works as well.
No, she should be okay, I think.
Another interesting part about the movie is that he doesn't go by Arnold Schwarzenegger. He goes by Arnold Strong, Mr. Universe.
And then weirdly enough, his kind of co-star or sidekick in the movie who goes by Pretzi in the movie because he is a
Sells-
pretzel salesman, I guess, who
Yeah.
wanders around docks selling pretzels. But his actual name is Arnold Stang. So you got Arnold Strong and Arnold Stang. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Hercules fights a bear.
That's probably my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah,
I think
that's way later in the movie when he's on like that date with her.
They're in
they're in a
Central
carriage.
Park, and he jumps out of the carriage and just starts pounding this bear.
A bear that's walking on like 2 feet. Some other fun things when they're just before they get to Central Park. He's in a cab with Pretzi, and he hands him one of his pretzels, and Arnold takes a very, very small child-sized bite out of a pretzel. That guy's huge. He's a Greek god, and he takes like a little like.
Good, huh?
My rating for Hercules in New York, I give it 2 men in a bear suit. Right here, these guys.
I gave Hercules in New York a piece of rebar shaped like a lightning bolt.
Nice.
And I give it 1 pretzel
Yeah.
with a small childlike bite out of it.
Perfect. So that's it for Hercules in New York. It's pretty easy to find online if you're looking for it, or you can go out of your way to try to buy it somewhere.
That would be a good collector's buy.
Yeah, maybe. I don't.
Criterion Collection.
Yeah.
Yes, God. That is-
So that's Hercules in New York.
Join us next time when we talk about pumping iron.
Yeah, muscles.